stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't doing nothing to you.
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No. You're keeping us awake.
I am not.
You are too. Oh, you think you're Jack Dempsey, do ya?
You're looking for a knuckle sandwich.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. They're fighting, and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Pipe down, all of you, and go back to sleep. Mama, Mommy. It's all right, Molly. Annie's here. It was my mama, Annie. We were riding on the ferry boat, and she was holding me to see all the big ships. And then she was walking away waving, and I couldn't find her anymore. Any place. Hello? It was only a dream, honey. But you've got to go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock. Annie, bring me a note. My note? Again? Please. Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Ugh. Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We will be back to get her soon.
We've left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you will know that she's our baby!
Oh my goodness, stop laughing! All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside of your mouth or out? Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again. But you're lucky. You really got 'em. I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house, all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Bet you they're young. Bet you they're smart. Bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Bet you they're good. Why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, baby. Good night, Annie. Good night, Kate. Good night, Annie. Good night, July.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Duffy.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Ruby. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're straight as a rod. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby? find them.
You're crazy. Miss Hannigan's gonna catch you.
And lock you in the cellar again.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay, I'm going now. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Annie.
So long, dumbbell. Good luck.
Aha! I hear you, brat. I always hear you. Get up. I said get up.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
There. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I am not an orphan. My mother and father left me a note saying that they loved me and that they were coming back for me.
Oh, that was 1922. This is 1933. Look at that. They must have got stuck in traffic. You in here! Get up! Get up! Get up! Oh. Get up! You, put them things away. It's medicine.
You must be very sick.
All right, now for this one, shenanigans, you'll scrub the floor and strip the bed for the laundryman.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I know. And you'll get down on your knobby little knees and scrub this floor till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now get to work. Now!
Sorry.
Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Instead of treated,
We get tricked.
instead of kisses,
We get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's
love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
You! What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out, get her out. Oh. Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast.
Oh, hot mush again?
No, you don't get hot mush. Yay! You get cold mush! Yay! And after your cold mush, you go to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses that need to be filled, even if you have to work until midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up. Oh, you're fast.
Laundryman!
Move it!
Morning, Bundles!
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Morning, Bundles.
Oh, yeah, Aggie. I'm running a little late. I'll see you in January.
Oh, come here, you big brute. Don't you want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
What?
Egg foo young for two. On me.
Egg foo young for Christmas?
All you can eat. So, what are you getting me?
What'd I get you last year?
Nothing.
Good, you're getting it again.
Get out of here with the laundry.
Okay, so long, Aggie, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, Bundles!
Hark the herald angels sing.
You call this clean, Annie? This place is a pigsty. I'm gonna... Annie? Where's that Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean, Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles? Bundles? Police! Police! No more hard knock life for Annie.
Yay!
Lucky kid, she's out. They're free.
Running free in NYC.
Then she finds her books like that. Mom and Dad right off the bat. Lucky duck, she got away.
But we're gonna have to pay.
Gonna get our faces slapped. Gonna get our knuckles wrapped. It's the hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
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 It's the hard knock life.
Apples. Apples. 2 for a dime. 2 for a nickel. Apples, anyone?
Hey, there's supposed to be a whole bunch of dogs running wild over 14th Street. Good, they're supposed to be 50 cents each. Come on!
Oh, hey, there's one they didn't get. Aw, poor boy. They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me, too. But don't worry, I ain't gonna let them get you or me. I'll take care of you, and everything will be okay. For the both of us. If not today, well, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on to
That dog there. Ain't I see him running around the neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer, he's my dog.
Your dog? So what's his name?
His name is, Sandy. That's right, Sandy. I call him Sandy, you see, because of his nice sandy color.
Sandy color? Alright. What's the answer to his name?
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Yeah, when you call him by his name, Sandy.
Well, you see, officer, I just got
Call him.
Sandy, here, boy. Sandy. Sandy. Sandy, here, boy. Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Here, Sandy. Aw, good boy. Good old Sandy.
Alright, well maybe he is a dog. But the next time I see him, he better be on a leash and have a license. We'll take him to the pound where they put him to sleep. You understand?
Yes, officer, I understand. On a leash and with a license.
Good. Now get along with yourself before you catch a death of cold.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a
I need some more wood for the penthouse.
Sure thing, beautiful.
Cops! Cops! Eddie!
Get out of here, you lousy!
Hey, Sylph, this junk ready yet?
Patience, patience.
Make way for John D. Rockefeller.
How did it go today?
7 million people in this city, and you can't sell one lousy apple.
Excuse me. Excuse me! Did anybody here leave a redheaded kid at an orphanage 11 years ago?
Not me, kid.
Ladies and gents, dinner is served.
Super on.
Hey, kid. You hungry?
Nah,
Okay.
but my dog is.
Here, kid, eat your fill.
Thanks, lady.
Hey, kid, what are you doing out alone at this time of night?
Looking for my mom and dad. They're a little lost.
Lost? How long you been looking for them?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
Hey, kid, it's time to give up.
No, I'm gonna find them.
That's something I haven't heard since 1928.
What?
Optimism.
Optimism? What have we got to be optimistic about? Look around. Life's a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream
Traffic rattling overhead all night, kid.
to wake you from your nightmare.
Empty pockets.
At least you got pockets.
Freezing fingers.
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers for blankets.
You can read in bed.
Good.
Kid, you should be a politician.
Yeah, you should have run against Roosevelt.
Hey, everyone, listen to this. Former President Herbert Hoover said today in an interview, even though I'm in no way formally responsible for the 1929 stock market, I have my deepest sympathies for those who are now ragged, hungry, and homeless.
Ragged.
Hungry.
Homeless!
Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal.
Today I'm stealing coal for fires. Who knew I
We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. You made us what we are today. Prosperity was round the corner, a cozy cottage built for two. In this blue heaven that you gave us, yes, we're turning blue. They offered us Elson and Hoover. We paid attention and we chose. Not only did we pay attention, we paid through, God knows. In every pot he said a chicken. But Herbert Hoover, he forgot. Not only don't we have the chicken,
You ain't got the pot.
hey Herbie, you left behind a grateful nation. So Herbert nuts are off to you. We're up to here with admiration.
You think you'd like a little soup?
Come down and share some Christmas dinner.
Ho, ho, ho!
Be sure to bring the missus too.
Missus too.
We got no turkey for our stuffing. Why don't we stuff you? We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. You dirty rat, you bureaucrat, you made us what we are today. Come and get it, Herb!
Evening.
Yeah, evening, all right? I want all you bums out of here.
They're not bums.
Tearing down this junk pile now.
There, that's all the fresh air you get for the month.
Miss Hannigan, Miss Hannigan. Hey, Miss Hannigan, Miss Hannigan!
What?
You know your shiny souvenir pillow?
Yes?
Molly threw up on it.
What you got there?
Nothing, Miss Hannigan.
What do you got?
A dead mouse. Do you want to see it?
Oh, gross! Go clean something. Ugh. Little girls, everywhere I turn I can see them. Little girls, night and day I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has been. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little cheeks, little teeth, everything around me is little. If I wring a little neck, surely I will get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds, some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with, little girls. Shut up!
Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jello family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jello family. That's Jello, yum yum yum. Jello pudding, yum yum yum. Jello tapioca pudding cancery.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live in life at 35 and after.
Oh, God, I hope so. Yeah?
Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Ward, 17th Precinct. We found your runaway. You!
Oh, Annie, great. Children. What? There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps in the recreation room.
What recreation?
Sure, get over. Ah, thank you so much, officer.
I found her by one of those Hoovervilles down by the docks. She had a little mutt with her, but he got away.
Out in the cold and just a thin sweater? Oh, you could have got influenza, huh? Oh, thank you so much, officer.
You. Don't let me see you running away again from this nice lady.
She's not a nice.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Now I'm gonna have your head, and the next time you walk out that door, it'll be 1953. So, you glad to be back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. So, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you've done, I could get fired. Have the Board of Orphans sticking their noses in here. Oh, you'll pay for this, I promise. Stay.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah?
Oh, good, I'm Grace Farrell.
So?
And the New York Board of Orphans suggested that I...
Wait. I can explain everything. See, it was Annie who
Miss
got me
Hannigan.
Mr. Bundle's laundry bag, and I know
Miss
I
Hannigan,
can
I'm sorry, but I don't have the slightest idea of what you're talking about.
Oh, they're right there, sister. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Get out.
Miss Hannigan, I am not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks? The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
I love your hair. Do sit. I read in Winchell's column that Oliver Warbucks is the world's richest unmarried man.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has asked me to stop by because he wants to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
An orphan?
Mm-hmm, an orphan.
Sure he doesn't want a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It's a joke. What sort of orphan did you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. Well, she should be friendly. And intelligent.
Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. Mississippi.
And cheerful.
You shut up! And how old?
Oh, I don't know. Age doesn't really matter. I'd say 8 or 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11. 11 would be perfect. No, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers redheaded children.
11, redhead. Nope, I'm afraid we don't have any. Sorry.
What about this child right here?
Annie? You don't want her. She's a drunk. She's a drunk and a liar. She's a drunk and a liar. You know orphans.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here, Annie. Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks for Christmas at Oliver Warbucks' home?
I would love to. I would really love to.
Hold it right there. Now you can have any orphan in the orphanage, but not her.
Why not?
I just told you why.
I assume, Miss Hannigan, that this has something to do with the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans and suggest sign it.
All right, I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you get.
Oh, boy!
Oh, and if you get her coat, I'll just take her right along now.
Coat? You don't have no coat.
Well, we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy.
Come on, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Oh boy, I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Hey kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. I'll write to you. Bye, Annie. Bye, kids.
Bye, Annie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, and season's greetings.
Yeah, season's greetings. Thanks.
Oh, God!
Someday I'll land in that nut house with all the nuts in that world. They'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of
Why did she get everything?
Oh, good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Drake, everyone? Drake, has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
Yes, Mrs. Plane landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any minute.
Do you really live here, or is this a train station?
We really live here. Oh boy! Mrs. Greer? Has the sideway been put down in the dining room, Mrs. Greer?
Yes, miss?
And has the carpet been put down as well?
Yes, miss?
Everything is in order, Miss. Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
And?
Baked Alaska.
Fine.
It'll be nice to see Mr. Warbucks again, won't it?
Yes, sir. 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes, miss.
Drake, bring everyone together.
Quickly, everyone, quickly!
Everyone, this is Annie. And she'll be spending the Christmas holidays with us.
Miss.
And Annie, well, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, Miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
I'm glad, dear. Now, Annie, what's the first thing you'd like to do?
Well, I guess first I'll get to the windows, and then I'll scrub the floors.
Oh,
That
no,
way,
no, Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
No, you're our guest, and for the next 2 weeks, you're gonna have a swell time. Now, Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Green is her best color. No, blue, I think.
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Greer.
No bubbles, I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house? Oh boy!
The tennis court is in the rear.
I never even picked up a racket.
Have an instructor here by noon. Oh, and get that Don Budge fellow if he's available.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away.
No need to pick up any toys.
That's okay, I haven't got any anyway.
Aww.
No finger will you lift, my dear.
never had a little girl. We never had a little girl.
I'm very good to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it here. Welcome!
Where the hell is everybody?
Good afternoon, Mr. Warbucks.
Good afternoon, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad, only took 17 hours and we only had to land 8 times. Now, first things first, has the painting arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now, sir.
Ah, yes. No, I don't think so. Grace?
Yes, sir?
Messages.
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt wants you to call him back at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute! You know, maybe I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it in my bathroom.
Oh, sir, here's the orphan.
Mrs. Pugh! Mrs. Pugh!
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
And baked...
Actually, I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got much too much paperwork to get through.
Wonderful.
And Grace,
Yes,
I'll
sir?
need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good to see you all again.
Sir?
Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
Now, Grace, if you can get your notebook and pen, then... Who is that?
Oh, this is Annie, sir. The orphan who'll be staying with us for the Christmas holidays?
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh. Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir, Mr. Warbucks. I haven't got any last name that I know of.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm really sorry that I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth.
Oh, boy, sure! Who's Babe Ruth?
I couldn't be happy that you'll be spending Christmas with us, Annie. Grace, we'll start with the figures on the iron ore shipments
Yes.
from Toledo. What are we supposed to do with this child?
It is her first night here, sir.
It is? Well, Annie, since it is your first night here, I guess we ought to do something special.
A movie!
Would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I mean, I've heard a lot about them, but I've never been to one before.
Never.
No, sir.
Well, then we've got to do something about that right away, and nothing but the best for you, Annie. You'll go to the Roxy, then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's, and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about dictation for tonight. Instead, you'll take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
Is something the matter, Annie?
No, nothing, sir. It's just... Aw, gee.
No, what is it, child? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
No, I want to. It's just that I thought you were going to take me.
Me? Oh, no. I'm afraid I'll be far too busy to...
Aw, gee.
You see, Annie, I've just gotten back of an inspection tour of my factories, or what's left of my factories with this damn depression. And when a man is running a multi-million-dollar corporation that has...
Oh, sure. That's okay. I understand.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch is calling.
Good.
Excuse me, just one moment. Thank you.
Hello, Barney. No, I just got in an hour ago. No, Detroit and Chicago. Listen, Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factories are shut down. My factories are shut down. Well, you know what? You're darn tootin' when I'm not making money, nobody is, and gosh darn it, Barney, your pal Roosevelt has got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new plan, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being too. Good. Come over here tonight and we'll be able to talk about it. Good. I can... Listen, Barney. Make it tomorrow. Tonight I've got a date to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11.
I was mistaken. She's 11. Goodbye, Barney. Drake? Coates.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
Will you be wanting the Bentley or the Duesenberg?
The Duesenberg.
Excellent choice, sir.
No, wait. No Duesenberg. This poor child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
To the Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Smell that? Marvelous Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's no air like the city of New York. There's no city quite like it. As the man once said, once you've been to New York, every place else is Bridgeport. NYC. What is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC. I go years without you. Still I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in language far from pure. Enough of frankfurters answering back. Oh brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm sold again on NYC. Come on, slowpokes, let's get to the Roxy before the prices change. NYC.
The shadows at sundown, the roofs that scrape the sky.
NYC. The rich and the rundown, the big parade goes by. What other town has the Empire State and a mayor 5'2"? No other town in the whole 48 can have compare with you. Oh, NYC. You make 'em all postcards. You crowd, you cram. You're still the champ. Amen for NYC. Give in, don't fight. Good girl,
Good night.
sleep tight in NYC.
Come on! Mom's gonna kill us!
And now, CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter Faye is going to marry Carl Michaels on Friday. Carl went back to Chicago.
Oh, Carl, don't go back to
But no sooner had
Chicago.
Carl left town than Dr. Andrew White telephoned Faye. He wants to see her.
Oh, hello, Miss Farrell. You're here early. Only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
On the contrary, Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie is having the time of her life.
How nice.
Mr. Warbucks and Annie are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together. To the Roxy, to the stock exchange, and... Oh, guess where they had lunch just yesterday?
The Waldorf?
The Automat.
The Automat?
Mm-hmm. And Annie just never takes her coat off.
Never.
Never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but these need to be signed and
That's mine!
sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans no later than 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, Mr. Warbucks is so delighted with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
Oh boy! Hey guys! Guess what?
How nice, Dad. How wonderful. Let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid? The daughter of a millionaire?
Oh, no. A daughter of a billionaire.
Ah, billionaire.
Oh, and Mr. Warbucks wanted to make sure that I drop by in person to tell you that Annie isn't coming back here ever.
Ever. My. Would you just excuse me for just one moment? Great. Any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
You told me about the coat, yes.
Well then, Miss Hannigan, that's it. Miss Hannigan, thank you so much, and good afternoon, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, pardon me, Toots. Hi, sis. Long time no see, huh? Mwah. Glad to see me?
It never rains, but it pours. So, they finally let you out of Sing Sing?
I got 6 months off for good behavior.
I bet. What was it this time?
That Simmel geezer from Yonkers says I swindled him out of $1,100.
Oh, really? Why'd he say that, Rooster?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Oh, Lil.
It's true.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a very good friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Jersey City. Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
I'm nuts about her. Look, Brewster, do me a favor.
Anything.
Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Oh, come on, sis.
Can it? Looking for another handout, huh?
No, actually, as a matter of fact, I got $80 coming in the mail Thursday. But all I need is 10 to tide me over.
Not even a nickel, Rooster.
A fiver, Aggie? Come on.
I gotta laugh. $5? Oh, God. You with all your big talk gonna be living in clover.
Well, this ain't exactly the Buckingham Palace.
Oh, yeah? I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
No, sis. You're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Sis, how does two Hannigan kids ever end up like this? Under skids. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and crone us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule books.
No, you stack the aces.
You load the dice. Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice too? Easy streets, easy streets, where you sleep till noon.
Yeah.
She'd repeat, easy streets, better get there soon. So, sis, who's that hot dish I bumped into when I came in here? She looked like she had a couple of bucks.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks? The millionaire?
No, the billionaire, you dumb hoe. Tell. She's gonna be living in a mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Hey, Warbucks don't live on Fifth Avenue.
He don't? Where does he live?
Easy streets, easy streets, where the rich folks play, where they play all day. Move them feet, easy streets, when you get there, stay. So, what'd the secretary want?
Gave me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans that lives here, I hate that rotten orphan! She's gonna be Oliver Warbucks' kid, and she's gonna have everything. I mean, that kid is gonna have everything.
Crummy orphan, living in a lap of luxury. It ain't fair.
No, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets $4.
The little brat.
It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, this little lady,
To getting more bucks.
instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
I'll tell her.
Give me one guess. Yes! Easy streets, easy streets, Annie is the key. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, Mr. President. I'll grant you that Bernard Baruch and I are not exactly standing on bread lines yet, but... No, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked for a man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you that you've got to do something, and you've got to do it fast. All right. Good. We'll talk about it on Friday at the White House. Goodbye, Miss... Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet? Why don't you and Eleanor come over here for supper on Christmas Eve on your way to Hyde Park? Good. I'm delighted. I'll see you then. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was going to say yes, then I never would have asked him. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's.
Oh, yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
Good. I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to give it to Annie, and I'm going to tell her that I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
She's upstairs in her room, sir. Writing another friend in the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her up.
Good.
Drake?
Oh, boy.
Oh, sir, you don't need to be nervous. She's going to be the luckiest, happiest little girl in the whole world.
Darn right she is. And I'm not nervous. Just get her down here.
Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
Fine.
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 Annie, the time has come for the two of us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
Sit down. Annie, I was born into a very poor area of New York in what they call Hell's Kitchen. And by the time I was 10 years old, both my mother and my father were dead. And well, I made a promise to myself that someday, somehow, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
Well, that was a good idea.
By the time I was 20, I'd earned my first million. And then 10 years after that, I'd turn that into 100 million. Boy, in those days, that sure was a lot of money. But anyway, Annie, making money is all I've ever cared about. And, well, I'll be honest with you. I was ruthless to those I had to climb over on the way to the top, because I've always believed in one thing. And that's that, well, you don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up if you're never going back down again. But lately I've realized something, and that's that no matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you have, if you've got no one to spend your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be poor and broke back in Hell's Kitchen. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, Annie?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
Darn! Annie, I was in Tiffany's the other day, and well, I had this picked up for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
I had it engraved.
Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I saw that old one you're always wearing around your neck, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that girl a nice new silver locket.
Gosh, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, why don't we just start by taking this old...
No, please! Don't make me take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know that being here with you for Christmas, I'm so lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want in all the world, more than anything else, is to find my mother and father. And to be like the other kids.
with folks of my own.
Annie, I'll find them for you. I'll find your parents for you.
It's all right, dear. Everything's going to be all right.
I'll get her a brandy.
Shh, baby.
Miss Annie, you just see. If anyone can find your mother and father, Warbucks is the man.
Mr. Warbucks will pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations!
If he should need the FBI, then he will have the FBI. With all the favors that he's done. J. Edgar Hoover owes him one. And then the midnight oil gets burned, till not a stone is left unturned. He will search everywhere, and you'll find them, I swear. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
J. Edgar? Warbucks. I want 50 of your best G-men. A day, a week, months, for however long it takes. Well, put them on vacation and I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. Good. When can I have them? Tomorrow morning. Oh, and Jay, I want Elliot Ness. Well, then just take him off the Capone case!
Hip hip, hooray!
Tomorrow morning it begins. You're with the man who always wins. Trust in him and you're through. Mountains easily through. Oh, you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
Annie, give me your locket.
But, Mr. Warbucks, I just told you that...
Yes, I understand that, Annie, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI find out where it was bought, and then we will find out who bought it.
Okay. And maybe the FBI should have my note, too.
You just see, Annie. You could be meeting your mother and father within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Oh boy, I gotta write a letter to the kids about this!
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says I'll be meeting my parents within a couple of days. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby,
Thank you, Annie, on America's favorite radio program, The Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softy, Bert Healy. A moment of tears. Say something.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But still, remember, folks.
Smile, darn you, smile!
Right, Wacky, smile, darn ya, smile. Say, Wacky, Who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Why, it's none other than wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand that you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes, good evening, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy, I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
Wow, so Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF New York, or directly to him at...
At my home, Bert Healy. Oh. At my home? At my home, Bert Healy, 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
Oh, that's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
Do I read it? Oh. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Oxidant toothpaste with Miracle L64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. And I just did a damn commercial! Great! I'm never endorsing the bar in my life!
Thanks for dropping by, Oliver Warbucks. So Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Hey, Mr. Healy, isn't it time once again for the lovely Boylan sisters?
Oh, it most certainly is, Wacky. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Oxidant.
O-X-I-D-E-N-T.
The toothpaste of the stars.
To make your teeth Hollywood bright.
So, for all of the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Fred McCracken.
Hey, don't forget Wacky.
Oh, that's right, and Wacky. So this is Bert Healy saying, ha 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 ha. Hey, Hobo Man, hey, Dapper Dan, you've both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Thank you. Your clothes may be bold, Bromley, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiley toes.
Oh, those lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be bold, Bromley, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed or never dressed without an M-I-E sometime.
Yes, this is your old shopping. Mrs. Healy's boy bird saying until next week, same time, same station. Bonjour, buenas noches, guten Tag, buonasera, and gosh, I almost forgot. Good night.
That matters.
Coast to coast. She's famous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wish I was on the radio.
Yeah, me too. Nah, not me. on the radio.
I did.
So, for all the Hour of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, ha 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 ha. Hey, Homerman, hey, Dapperdan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be both probably they stand out of a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Here's what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row. It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe.
That matters.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
So Senator, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. There's what they're wearing on Main Street and Savile Row. What you wear from ear to ear, made up from head to toe. That so Senator, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. So you may spread the rest. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Barbie, smile.
Do I hear happiness in here? What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
I know, I heard. Next thing you know, they'll make a musical about her. Now clean this mess up.
Miss Hanny, Miss Hanny, Miss Hanny,
Miss Hanny! Say it! Oh! She never misses. $50,000 reward. A $50,000 reward. What I wouldn't do for $50,000. I hate that Annie so much you think it was her mother. Yeah?
Excuse us, ma'am. We knocked upstairs, but nobody answered. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah?
Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Hush, Shirley. It's gonna be all right, Cheryl. She's gonna be here, and she's gonna be ours again. Ma'am.
What do you want?
Well, you see, we had terrible troubles back then, and had to move north up to a farm in Canada. But we had to leave a baby here, on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Please, nothing's happened to her.
Oh, I can't believe it. Annie's parents. Where'd you say you come from again?
From a little farm up in Canada,
Manitoba.
where we've got chickens.
Chickens.
And ducks.
Little ducks.
And geese.
Oh, you should see all the geeses.
And roosters.
Rooster! Never would have known it was you in a million years.
You should have seen your face.
Oh, I guess you're so good at it. And we're gonna get warbucks too.
Gonna get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
This is gonna be the best bunco job ever, Aggie. I know a guy straight out of jail who can doctor up a fake birth certificate or any of the kind of papers you want. But we need your help, sis, for details about the kid that can help us pull this thing off.
Sure. I can help you. I can help you a lot. What's in it for me, Ralph?
Three-way split, Aggie.
Half. Half!
Oh, half. Jeez. Straight down the middle, 25 grand each. But we gotta do this fast, Aggie. Give him some of the old rooster razzle dazzle. 2 or 3 minutes at the most, get the money, get the kid, get the hell out of town.
Right, the kid. That's a problem. What are we gonna do with her afterwards?
Aggie, that ain't no problem.
When Rooster wants something to disappear, it disappears.
For good.
No, Rooster.
Oh, come on, sis. We get the 50 grand, we blow this crummy town, and then Lil and me'll meet ya.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Easy Street! Easy Street! Annie is the key, yes sirree, yes sirree, yes sirree! That's where we're gonna be.
We're coming, Mama!
Criticism, Hal. It's nothing but criticism.
I know.
Did anybody read the Washington Post this morning? Mr. President, we've had enough of your fireside chats. It's time to go
My friends, I say again, we have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
What?
Oliver Warbucks and Fred, Franklin.
Thank you, Louis. Show them in.
Over.
Oliver, good of you to have come.
It's so good to see you again, Mr. President.
And who is this we have here?
Mr. President, this is my dear good friend Annie.
Annie.
Yes, Mr. President, she so terribly wanted to meet you that I couldn't resist bringing her along.
Of course, the girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Yes. Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we begin?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Annie, if you could wait outside, I'll...
No, Oliver. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior. Harold, I don't want to hear even so much as a gosh out of you.
Franklin, a child?
Now, Oliver, since you speak for the few happy Americans who still have any money left, I'd like to begin with your views on the matter.
Thank you, Mr. President. In the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. And for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we have to get my factories back open and my workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not a worse problem. The dispatches from Germany are getting worse and worse each day. There could be war.
Germany, people are starving in this country.
I know that, Harold, but not in the long run. We're not going to.
For those who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, it's all happening at once. The stock market is taking another nosedive.
Sit-down strikes, riots,
floods, dust storms.
And the FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
Henry, I'd like to see that paper.
The sun will come out tomorrow. I bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow...
Shh, quiet, little girl.
Harold! What was that you were saying, Annie?
Sit down.
No, Oliver. Let Annie speak.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's night when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Harold Dickey, stand up. What? You heard me, stand up. Up, up, up. Now, Harold, sing.
Sing?
Yes, sing. Like Annie. I've just decided that if my administration is going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now sing.
But really, Franklin, you know
sing.
that I can't.
Louder,
Bet
Harold.
your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Perkins.
Just thinking about
tomorrow
clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's
Solo for the president, and I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I just stick out my chin and grin and say, everyone, Republicans do over, sing. The sun will come
out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day
Mr. President, telegram.
Yes, excuse me, everyone. This isn't for me, Oliver, it's for you, from your secretary in New York. Hundreds of couples jamming street outside, all claiming to be Annie's parents.
Oh boy!
Have begun to screen them. Suggest you return to New York at once. Signed, Grace Farrell.
Well, Annie, it seems that the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought, huh?
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them is bound to be my mother and father.
I suspect you'd better get back to New York immediately.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. President. Annie?
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, Annie.
Goodbye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're the kind of person a president should always have around him.
Mr. President, what if we started 100, no, 1,000 new federal projects?
Highways.
Yes.
Dams.
Yes. New post offices. Yes. And we can put the unemployed to work building them.
We could create 5 million new jobs within 6 months.
And get the unemployed back to paying taxes.
We could build a nation so strong that nobody, not even Chancellor Hitler, could stand to defeat us in a war. You see, Mr. President, what we need to give this country is nothing less than a new outlook.
A new vision.
A new concept. A new dedication.
A new horizon.
A new spirit.
A new attitude.
A new deal. Perkins, gentlemen, I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Harmony.
Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a
Farrell, I'm afraid there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize that I've interviewed 617 women claiming to be Annie's mother and 619 men who said that they were her father? That makes, let me see,
1,236.
all liars. Drake, I never realized that there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, miss.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
Come and gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they were all liars and fakes, after nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket.
Gee, I thought for sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
Mr. Willis, it's just arrived from the FBI.
Thank you. Elliot Ness has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
Yes, it says that this sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket?
Yes. Over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000?
Annie, I'm afraid the gist of the note is that Ness doesn't think that there's a chance in a million of being able to trace your parents through this locket. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You did the best you could. If you can't find them, nobody can. Anyway, I guess a kid can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad. You've got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall and everything.
Sir, Drake and I will go check on the dinner menu.
Thank you. Oh, Grace, you almost forgot your pad.
Thank you, sir.
Annie, a Duesenberg is a car. Babe Ruth is the right fielder for the New York Yankees. And well, there's something else you should know. I've made me a fortune, that fortune made 10, been headlined and profiled again and again, but something was missing, I never quite knew. That something was someone, but who? My speeches are greeted with thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name, but something was missing each time I got through. That something was someone, but who? Not bad for an old man, huh? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who'd dream I could find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something is no one but you. Grace! Grace!
Yes, sir?
Do you have those legal papers I gave you to sign the other day?
Yes, sir. I'll get them right away.
No, wait, Grace. Stay for a moment. La da da, la da da, la da 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 da. Oh, I haven't danced like this since JP Morgan went bust. Annie, sit down. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake!
Yes, sir?
Call Justice Brandeis and have him come over here to sign the adoption papers.
Yes, sir. Yeehaw!
Annie? Oh. Grace!
Yes, sir?
Oh, please tell Mrs. Pugh that we'll be having a house full of guests over for dinner tonight. We'll be needing flowers. Caviar.
Caviar?
Champagne.
Champagne!
I'm fine.
Annie, this isn't going to be an adoption party, this is going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone in the world who you'd like to come to it. Who would you like? Johnny Rockefeller, Babe Ruth, Madam Chiang Kai-shek? She's a lot of fun.
Well, I guess I'd like Miss Farrell here, and Mr. Drake, and Cecile, Mrs. Pugh, Annette, Mrs. Greer. I guess I'd like everybody here.
Of course, that's who I'd like too. Drake!
Yes, sir?
Tell the staff that they're going to be guests at Annie's adoption party tonight, that they should be getting spiffed up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids.
Oh, no, it'll be far too late for the kids. It'll be far past their bedtime, but I'll tell you what, we'll have everyone over here tomorrow for a nice big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too?
Miss Hannigan, too, why not?
Everyone is getting, and these are your words, sir, spiffed up for the party.
Why, thank you, Drake. I guess that Annie and I should be getting spiffed up, too. Grace?
Yes, sir?
Grace, have Cecile... Why, Grace, that's a very pretty dress.
Thank you, sir.
Grace, have Cecile put her into one of her new beautiful dresses and have Annette do... I don't know. Just take her upstairs and we'll gussy her up.
Gussy her up, gussy her up.
You're up, gussy her up.
Annie, Annie, Annie.
Everything's humming now.
Hum, 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 hum. Good times are coming now.
Singing our way.
It's Christmas, Christmas every day. We dismiss bad times, sad times.
Now they're all yesterday's nuisance. Annie, keep out the blues.
Rockefeller's got barrels of money. We've got Annie, look what you've done for us. Big promoters got Dempsey and Tony. We've got Annie, turned on the fun for us.
Annie's the king.
By far,
by far,
by far,
by far.
Money's got Jeff.
Judge Brandeis has arrived.
Judge Brandeis.
Annie, you fill my life with a song.
Staff, my friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot, they never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies blue. I don't need anything but you. wrapped me around that cute little finger. You made life a song. You made me the singer.
And what's that bathtub tune you always bop-a-boo?
Ba-ba-ba, anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
Awful. You can say that again.
Again. Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
Not now.
that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you.
Hamlet needed his mother.
Woolworth needed his shop,
Gordon needed his brother.
or else
Kerplunk.
you are my kind, the happiest man,
Like Fred and Costello. They're floating on air. One said, I don't need anything.
anything.
I don't need anything but
Now, Oliver, Annie, we're ready to begin. You know, the procedure is very simple. According to the laws of the state of New York,
Sir?
What?
Sir?
We don't mean to interrupt. Huh. Shirley, look! It's our Annie!
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad.
Mudge. Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge. And this here's my wife, Shirley.
You never know it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge?
You see, we was sick and broke, honey, and didn't know which way to turn. And a man offered us a chance to work up on his farm up in Canada.
But we couldn't bring no baby along.
We loved you, Annie, dear, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, we've seen a great number of people today.
Proof! I expect you'll be wanting proof of who we are, so here are our driver's licenses and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl, Anne Elizabeth Mudge, was born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge on October 28th, 1922. New York, New York.
October 28th, that's my birthday.
It was on her note, sir.
Yes, but there's no possible way that I'm...
Please, you've got to believe us. We got in straight on the Greyhound this afternoon and went straight to the orphanage to fetch our Annie. And the lady there said that our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all these years I've dreamed about holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, is it the night that Annie was left at the orphanage?
There's something you wouldn't know about. But on the night that we left Annie, we left her with half a silver locket and kept the other half so that, one
Ralph,
day...
Look, she's wearing it.
She is. And here's the half that we've got. Yep, fits perfectly.
Oh, Ralph, I'm so happy she's our Annie.
She is. She
seems to be.
Well, if you'll get Annie's things together, we'll be taking her along now.
Take her?
No.
Wait a minute, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Money? Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be glad to give you whatever.
You haven't heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who could prove that they're Annie's parents.
No, sir. We don't know nothing about no check, and besides, we don't want no money for Annie.
Right. We don't want no money for Annie.
But on the other hand, Cheryl, remember that little pig farm out in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could afford to buy it and raise Annie up right in the country with fresh air, fresh eggs.
Fresh ham.
Fresh ham. Certified, huh? So, all I gotta do is make it out to myself?
Yes, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, tomorrow morning. Tonight being Christmas at all, I'm sure you wouldn't mind that Annie spent the night with us, and then you can pick her up tomorrow morning with the check.
Oh,
Oh.
Problem?
No, whatever you prefer, sir. So, I think we should be getting back to our hotel now. Bye, Annie. Until tomorrow, dear. And then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Goodbye, Annie, love.
Well, goodbye, all. Pardon me, Toots. Merry Christmas.
Season's greetings, one and all.
Well, this certainly is wonderful news.
Yes. Great news.
Yes, Annie has found her parents and they seem to be a very nice couple.
Very nice. You're very lucky, Annie.
Right. I'm lucky. Just think. A pig farm.
Mrs. Greer,
Yes, sir.
champagne.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, tonight being Christmas Eve and all, and with the fact that we've just had the most wonderful news in the world, Annie has found her mother and father. I propose a toast to one of the most wonderful girls that I have the pleasure of knowing. Everyone, I propose a toast to Annie Mudge. To Annie Mudge!
Annie! Annie, dear!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
I seem to have the same effect on everyone.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I think I've seen him someplace before. I can't remember where or when, but I have the strangest feeling that he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President.
Franklin.
Franklin. Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever can I do for you?
Come with me. No possible way that I could have ever thought so. Annie, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yes, well, my folks are coming for me, of course, so I thought I'd just wait for them here. Will you come and visit me sometimes?
Of course I'll come and visit you.
You're up early, too.
Well, we've been up all night, dear, and we've had quite a time of it, what with FBI agents coming and going at all hours of the night. Annie, did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Yes. President Roosevelt is here, and well, he's going to help me tell you something.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Franklin.
Annie, late last night, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the handwriting on your note, they've succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
Annie.
Annie, your mother and father passed away a very long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all, like the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes. Because I guess I always knew that my folks were dead. Because I knew that they loved me. And I know that they would have come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Atta girl, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Now, the birth certificate could have easily been forged, but they knew about the locket.
The locket, that's your key.
Yes, and, well, nobody knew about the locket except for us and, well, the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Oh, Miss Hannigan, it's such a pleasure to finally meet you.
Same here. I'd know you anywhere. You're the Oliver Warbucks.
Yes, Miss Hannigan. Let me please let me introduce you to... You, of course, know my secretary, Miss Grace Farrell.
Yeah.
And this is the President of the United States.
Sure.
And this is my butler, Drake.
The president. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi, kids. Hi. Look, kids, there's Christmas presents for all of us.
Sir, this has just come from the FBI.
Thank you, Drake. Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together. Grace.
Annie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards, who would have guessed?
Show it to the president.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Please, show them in, Drake.
With pleasure, sir.
Drake! Come here. Franklin, will you be wanting your car brought around?
No, Eleanor can wait.
Won't you please come in, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
There she is, our little girl.
Your little girl.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, dear.
Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas and everything, so if you'll just get any suitcase.
Oh, please, allow me.
Thank you. Oh, and the check?
Oh, the check. I'd almost forgotten. Grace, the check, please. Here you are, Mr. Mudge. $50,000. Certified.
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 Paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Paid to the order of The Jig is Up?
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Rooster Hannigan, Ralph Mudge, and Danny the Dip.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Franklin, I believe that fraud is a federal offense and that your Secret Service agent has the power to arrest.
Well, yes, he certainly does. Drake, will you turn them over?
Yes, sir.
Oh, here it comes.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Solo for Warbucks, and you'll find this woman's their accomplice. La 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 la. Arrest her too, please.
Oh, me haven't met these people till yesterday.
Come off it, Aggie.
Yeah, sis. If Lila Mae's taking the fall, so are you.
Mr. Warbucks, Oliver, I ain't done nothing to you. I've just been a nice lady. I've just been so good, and I can't...
The jig is up.
Annie! Oh, my sweet Annie. Oh, look at you. Tell him how good and nice I was to you, huh?
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
Brat! I'll let you in on a little secret. I never liked you, you little gold digger. I never liked any of you. Get off of me.
Your days are numbered.
Let me at her. Let me at her.
Annie, we'd like to meet your friends.
Okay. Kids, I'd like you to meet Miss Grace Farrell.
Hello. Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks. Hello.
Hi, kids.
Oh, and I almost forgot. This is the President of the United States. Hello.
Hi, kids.
Children, Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
Yay!
And you won't have to work anymore.
Yay!
You'll have classrooms and teachers.
Oh, but listen, kids, no more mush.
Yay! No more mush! No more mush! No more mush!
Yes, kids. Perhaps for all of you and for all of us as well. I have the feeling that this Christmas is going to be the start of a wonderful new life. I know the depression's depressing, and windows are minus their dressings,
The children don't grin, the Santas are thin.
and I've heard a terrible rumor.
No goodwill, no cheer, but
We'll get a new deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are frightened of falling. No peppermint sticks.
And all through the land folks are bawling.
they're filled with despair, 'cause cupboards are bare.
But Santa's got brand new assistants. There's nothing to fear. They're bringing a new deal for Christmas this year.
Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong.
On Farley and Perkins, on Ickes and Wallace, on Morgantown and Cummings,
Fill our pockets with dollars.
on Rupert and Swanson,
Get along, Cordell Hall.
Get along, giddy up.
oh, you got giddy up.
Build every city up. Cheer every kitty up. Fill every stocking with thunder. We haven't got room for any more gloom. Let's bring every help from its chapter.
Time does the land.
Tomorrow's ahead.
Those happy days that we were promised
are finally here.
Getting on